Today we're going to incorporate a little bit of ukemi to help you use your body movement as a weapon. So you're going to turn yourself from being in a potentially compromised situation, using your ukemi skills to continue the movement in order to reverse the actual technique, giving you the upper hand and re-establishing you as the nage, or the person that does throwing. So with me today is Rod. We're going to work off of, you've probably seen this by now in one of the earlier basic videos, this kind of, in Japanese they call it ganseki nage, which means boulder throw. Basically you're hooking under the shoulder and doing this sweeping movement to throw someone down on the ground. So we'll just do the basic technique for now. We'll just work with a nice standard punch. I punch, Rod moves in, hooks the shoulder, brings me around, and throws. Okay? Now, for whatever reason your arm gets hooked up or whatever, you can use that rolling movement and the shape of rolling. So instead of falling and potentially risking injury or subsequent attacks, you can use this rolling movement within the throw to not only protect yourself but also turn the tables and regain or gain the upper hand. Okay? So I punch. He moves in. I have to go. Now instead of rolling, if I feel any kind of mistake or slack in the technique, I can keep my roll going. From this point, there's a couple things you can do to help you along. You can skin pinch in the thigh. You can strike and grab the groin. You can really scoop and shoot under here. But basically just keep your roll going. So you come in and use this. It's kind of like a buddy line, but as soon as you roll, this is going to turn into a nice little arm lock here. Once you flip him over and destroy his technique, it's easy to keep them all locked up. Then you can just start letting this go. If you have to, you can take away all his weapons. He can't kick, can't punch, barely can see. I can do all kinds of things by regaining the upper hand. Okay, so let's do one more time. So this side. So one more time. I'm attacking, and I'm going to use my rolling skills to help me out of it and gain the upper hand. But remember, with the reversals, you don't want to just be jerks to each other and just start resisting all over the place. You want to find the mistakes, because it actually helps teach both of you where the mistakes and techniques are, where the openings are. It'll help you sharpen up your technique and things like that. So don't turn it into this resist fest, okay? Just don't be jerks, but don't be noodles either. Find that flexible, strong, or rigid flexibility compromise within the techniques and within each other's movement. So here we go. Punch, he goes to throw, find it, right away, just go right back up to my knees, okay? Usually I just like to get this over, turns into a nice heel kick, and take everything away. This is nice and locked up. You can punch, whatever. When you finish him off or whatever, very easy to roll away, and you basically use your ukemi as the weapon. Okay, so try the other side. Okay, so punch, he tries to take me down. Remember, the shape of rolling. But rather than rolling, I find the opening. Punch, grab, thigh, but dig in, rip the skin. Okay, and then you can really upset and destroy A, the technique, and B, his will to try to keep throwing you. Okay, so one more time. Punch, through, grab, and just roll. Okay, recover. You can go into a mount. Depending on what he's doing with his hand, you can start throwing punches and strikes. You can get this out of the way. You can pin it. You can strike. You can strike. You have a lot more openings. And you're not necessarily ground fighting or doing mixed martial arts. You just took them to the ground on your terms. Okay? Once you finish off, you can escape safely, garner yourself some distance, rinse and repeat. Okay, so 1 or 2 more times. So I punch, back, through. Even if you messed up, that's fine. Just keep your body moving. Keep the ukemi going, don't try to stop. Even though I made a mistake, that's fine. I still got similar results. You know, I can break, strike, however you see fit. So then maybe this time instead of rolling, I just do a back roll. Now as you saw, I rolled right over his ankle too, so you can use your body weight as a weapon. Okay, 1 more time. So, punching. Finding the mistake or the slack in the technique, using your natural rolling movement. The roll, take him over. Don't try to pull him, but the roll will take him over. As you regain the upper hand, strike, finish off how you see fit, escape. Okay, let's do 1 more for posterity's sake. Okay, so 1 through, up, strike, escape. Okay, good. That's it for this particular technique. Remember, when you get proficient with ukemi, you don't necessarily have to use it to not just save yourself, but also to turn the tables and regain the upper hand. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video.